Hello, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you are new here, hello. If you're a returning viewer, also hello. I hope that you all like, comment, subscribe, hang out, whatever you want to do. Today, I built a simple craftsman home. So this is a speed build. I hope that you guys enjoy. I actually was quite fond of this house. I thought it was quite adorable. I tried not to put too much in it because my idea is that this can also run on like the PS4, Xbox, maybe not as sturdy computers as mine. Granted, my computer is starting to get there. But anyway, uh, there is that. Uh, we shall get to the video. All right, guys, this build was really fun. I've seen houses like this around the older part of my neighborhood a lot, and I'm sitting there like I want to build this. So I took a picture of one of them and I, I know it seems creepy. And I've done this a couple times where I take pictures of like neighbors that aren't next door to me, but like kind of a little bit further out, and we'll take pictures of their houses. I love Craftmans homes. I think they are so cute. Uh, I think that they're fun. They're definitely like um kind of, you could say, basic. Like that's supposed to be like the American dreams home. Um I just really like them. I think that they're nice. They're usually they're usually pretty efficient. Like no, that's not all craftsmen's homes, but they're pretty efficient most of the time. Um Such as circulation, energy efficient, modern ones, I should say, not the older ones, and stuff like that. Although, granted, not every craftsman's home is energy efficient. I really should start off with that, shouldn't I? Anyway, um, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm already starting today. I have a cup of coffee next to me. I'm waiting though. I'm trying to hold myself. Anyway, let's talk about the build. This roof line was actually a lot harder than I wanted it to be because technically my neighbor's roof line was like the sides, they looked like that they were angled more at the front end and then not as much on the back end, at least from what I could see from the street view. So I was trying to get that done and then I gave up. So let me tell you, that was difficult. The floor plan layout for this house wasn't as difficult as I had originally imagined. It was quite straightforward, especially with this room at the top. It made me go like, okay, well, this is basically what we're doing. I'm trying to try out different styled homes right now because I just feel like that my building is getting repetitive and I need to branch out more. I need to be okay that if my roof doesn't look good, that's all right. Like it's a learning curve. I just wish there was auto roofs. So, so bad. Why can't we have that? Didn't The Sims 3 have it? Or at least The Sims 2? I'm like pretty sure The Sims 3 had it. Saying that like it's no, I played The Sims 3. I did not. I started playing The Sims 4. So I think I started playing The Sims 4 when I was a freshman in high school. I'd heard about it and had seen YouTube videos about it, but I didn't know about it. Like, I'm not. If someone would have said the Goth family, I would not have had a single clue what you were talking about. I would have been like, huh? Why are we caring about these people named the Goths? I'm gonna go chew this bubble gum that I found on the ground. Thank you very much. Um, listen, I was an odd kid, okay? Man, I wish I would have added three windows at the front right there. Oh my gosh, on the longer half of the front of the house. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think that this house turned out really good. I don't know. I especially like the outside. Um, Also, tomorrow's video, let me talk about that super duper fast. Tomorrow's video, it's either going to be pre-recorded or also a speed build because tomorrow I have therapy, um, a class, two assignments due, and so it's gonna be a little bit hectic. I'm saying a little bit like as if though I'm not actually ripping out my hair thinking about it. Um, so there's that. This house, oh my goodness, sorry, I could talk about this house all day. I wish I didn't use rocks, but I don't know how to landscape. I saw somewhere that like you're supposed to use rocks to landscape. But I'm thinking that that's for houses that are closer to the ground. I think I probably could have gotten away with using a fence. Uh, but I used a fence in yesterday's video, so I was like, okay, let's try to use rocks. Or maybe I used rocks. No, I definitely used a fence. Anyway, once the stairs were there, I kind of had like a general idea of the floor plan layout. It came to me like super duper fast, which usually that does not happen. I did decide that like the main entryway was going to be kind of an interesting shape, so that way I didn't feel like that I had to fill it as much. Like there could still be room maybe if you wanted to put an easel or another desk. An elliptical. You could have put an elliptical down there. Would it have looked good? No. But it would have made sense. Could have put the elliptical where I put the desk and then put the desk next to the door. Anyway, sorry. Now I'm thinking about different layouts and now I'm getting kind of mad. Now, oh my god. This house does have one bathroom. I was gonna do two bathrooms upstairs, but it would have made that upstairs room a little bit too small for my opinion. Excuse me. Now for three Sims, like because this house can potentially hold 3 to 4 Sims, um, one bathroom maybe is a little less, but I have made like 4 to 5 bedrooms homes before with only one bathroom because I just don't think about the bathroom. So I usually try and get them knocked out first. So that way they're at the front of my mind. Like I'll be like, oh, we need to get the bathrooms done, or else I'm actually going to turn this bathroom, extend it a little bit, and make it a bedroom. So let's yeah. I also was really convincing myself that I needed an L-shaped kitchen in this house. Like this felt like a need. I also decided that I really, really wanted just a table and 4 chairs. I didn't want to do like the whole 6 chair setup. I was like, 4 chairs should be enough. Like if a sim invites a friend over, and you could put a fifth chair, like and even extend it out and put a sixth chair if you really wanted to. But anyway. Uh, I know it looks weird. I offset it a little bit later. Oh my goodness, my voice sounds horrendous. 1 second. One, two, three. Chill. I just swallowed dog hair. I knew it. I thought I would be able to avoid it. Anyway. Jeez. There we go. I think I'm okay. Um, this house, I don't know. It felt like as I was building, I was like, okay, yeah, this feels right. Does it feel pretty empty? Yes. I kind of wish I cluttered it more. But I don't think it's bad. I also did start rushing at the end because my older brother was getting off work and we share an account and I wanted to make sure that like he was able to play because technically I'm able like I have the ability to play during the day. Um so there's that. Sorry, I am so tired. I think I got 4 hours of sleep last night. I think so. Um so there's that. Um excuse me. Sorry, I want to like keep yapping and yapping and yapping. I'm trying to figure out what I can yap about. Oh, did my game crash? No, okay, it didn't. I thought it did. I paused for a very long time. I was like, I don't remember my game crashing last night. I just thought maybe I blurred it from my memory. It made me so mad. That's what I thought. Because, oh my goodness, sometimes when my game crashes, I get so, so mad. Like, so mad. Anyway, so. mm, This bedroom, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it into a guest bedroom or like someone's personal bedroom. I think, yeah, in the end, I chose it to be a personal bedroom because if it's personal, it's personalized anyway. And then if someone just decides, well, I want it to be a guest bedroom, it being personalized doesn't hurt. So, I also didn't want The Sims to get that mod lit up. You know, also for the longest time, I had this one sim that was like really, really picky, and I didn't understand why. Like, no matter what I did, no matter how much environment stuff I put around, always, always, always was like, ugh. And then I realized I could paint the ceiling. As soon, as soon as I painted the ceiling, it was suddenly beautiful home, beautifully decorated home. I don't know if maybe it took a while to register all, all the environment stuff that I was putting down, or maybe she had to move a little bit more. But either way, I was mad. I was like, are you kidding me? 'Cause I was stressing. I was like, girl, I cannot deal with you being tense all the time. Like, I can't. Either way. Oh my goodness, guys. I just keep yawning. It's gonna drive me crazy. Um, excuse me. Anyway, so backyard was a little bit empty, I'd say. Like, it wasn't as full as it could have been, but it also kind of felt right. I wanted to do a lot of planters boxes because for some reason with Craftman's home, having there be planter boxes, like this could have been like a retirement home or something, makes sense. Planter boxes just make sense in a build like this. I also use planter boxes all the time though if I want to fill in empty space because planting is such a good skill in my opinion for The Sims 4. Like you can do a lot with planting and gardening. Like you don't have to do as many as you put down, but it's still a good skill to have, and you can then have food that doesn't go bad in your inventory, which is amazing because the food registers as seeds, which is even better. So I like trying to keep that in there in case like maybe they have a toddler or something, and then I could just have them eat that before they pick up their toddler. Or even hand the toddler it. I'm like, give your child some food. Sims never, ever, 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 ever feed their kid on command, even if they have like the family trait, like big family or whatever it's called. I mean, they do not take care of their kid at all. Oh my goodness. It's a little wild. Also, my older brother, he was playing The Sims last night and he was talking to me and he was like, so with the Mac A board trait, the one that came from Life and Death, and it makes you go, uh, he said that he had made them have that good and outdoorsy. And I guess they all contradicted each other. So like the Mac Matador trait makes them want to be sad and kind of grim all the time. And then the good trait is obviously good, so when you research the sad stuff that they're looking at, it makes them sad, as well. And then they don't like being outside. The Macamador trait does not like being outside, and they get tense when they're outside, but then they're cooped up inside. So I don't know if this just so happened to be my older brother's sim, or he has the worst luck ever, or if this is like a known thing in The Sims. I have never tried to mix those traits together just because I didn't think it was possible in game. Um, but there's contradictions for that personality type, personality trait, whatever it's called. So I thought if anyone else knew that, or maybe you don't, I thought maybe that would be like a fun thing to talk about because I didn't realize that it was, I don't know, like that just wasn't the first thing that came to my mind, I need to say. So there's that. Um, oh my gosh, I feel like I could just start sneezing. Sorry. I My brain is going a million miles per hour and I haven't even had my coffee yet. Yeah, I'm so tired. Great, that's what happens when you get like 4 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row. I think that's what I got the other night. I don't remember. But anyway, um, to say I'm tired is starting to become an understatement. I typically need to sleep at least like 10 to 8 hours to even feel slightly refreshed. Um, and I just feel like I'm a walking zombie. these days. Oh my gosh, it was bad. It was so bad. But anyway, so the house is really pretty, you know. I don't know, I feel like it's cute. It's not, nah, I think this is a really good house. Maybe the floor plan layout's a little wonky to you. I think it's fun. Like, look at that. You go, meow, meow. And then you can go up the stairs and go, meow. Sorry. That's like, I don't know. That's how I started visualizing it. I wish I could have made like this walkway area a little bit wider, but I wanted to make the bedroom bigger since it wasn't a master bedroom. Because I feel like a lot of craftsmen's homes have a master bedroom, you know, with the bathroom connected with an ensuite bathroom. And I was like, oh, I might as well make sure they at least have a decent sized bedroom. Um, so there's that, because I was thinking about making it slightly skinnier, but I also like seeing a lot of, um, I guess, visually appealing layouts on the floor. Because then if it's like a little awkward, you don't expect me to put someone down. Because I do worry about like repeating a lot. I do repeat a lot of what I use because I just love it so much. I have been using the businesses and hobbies pack a lot. I will say that. Um, a lot. It has some good build items. I wasn't too sure about the build items when I first used them. I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but I feel like in residential they make a lot of space. For some reason, whenever I do commercial, a lot of them feel really, really small. Like, and obviously it's supposed to be a small business, so maybe they did that on purpose. That way there's room to, you know, move stuff around if need be. Um, but to me, it had smelled. It had felt a little like that some of the objects were small. But there's no there's nothing wrong with that. Also, you see this wood type? That's among like three different packs, if I'm correct. I think I did eco lifestyle, get famous, businesses and hobbies. I think businesses and hobbies was a chair, or eco lifestyle was, and then the table was either businesses and hobbies or the chair. And then that coffee table was Get Famous. I know that was Get Famous. Excuse me. One of my favorite coffee tables. Also, if you guys saw at the back of the house, do not fear. If you saw that gap with the roof, do not fear. I fixed that soon. Oh, that was an ugly noise. Um, so I fixed the house. I shift flipped it so that way it only pulled over one side instead of both sides. I just like knocked you guys on my headphones. I'm sorry if that was loud. Um, but no. Oh my gosh, I love the shape of this house. I wish I could have made the roof line a little bit different. But also, there's only so much I can do. Okay, like, that's that. So does the roof line look a little bit awkward? Yes. I'm a little bit awkward though, so it kind of fits. I also wish, I don't know why I just put down concrete. I wanted to do a dirt pathway lined with rocks. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't do this. I just wanted I, I don't know. So there is that. Um oh yeah, and then I realized I forgot to put down like any curtains, and I just wanted to put down like one or two. I am notorious for not putting curtains down. Like I just I forget all the time, and I'm like, okay, I need at least some curtains in the main areas, like the front room, the bedrooms, um, or at least one of the bedrooms. Downstairs at the very least. Because I mean, yeah, sure, do you need curtains upstairs? Yeah, but not as desperately as downstairs. Like, I don't know, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, wait, can Roberts go through the high school year's windows? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That would be kind of cool if, like, they added in a feature where a robber went through the high school year's window, and then after, like, if the robber gets caught and the sim is, like, had done that sneak out challenge, um, they get in so much trouble. One, for leaving their window unlocked, and two, for sneaking out. Sorry, I just thought about that. I don't think that they'll add that because High School Years has been out just for so long, and the robber is so new. So I don't think that they would add that, but it's always a possibility. So anyway, I'm going to hop on to outro, but this is kind of me just typing up like Craftsman home or wait, let me double check because yeah, Craftsman. Did I actually only name it Craftsman? I'm gonna laugh. I did. I did. That's amazing. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna hop onto the outro. Hello, guys. Thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope that you'll like, comment, subscribe, hang out, whatever you want to do. This house is called Craftsman Home on the Sims 4 in the Sims 4 gallery. So if you guys want to check that out, look it up underneath that, or you can find it well, underneath the EA Gamer Tag Wicketfred. This house, I feel like I just said this, but this house was built on a 30 by 20 and was over 40,000 simoleons, so it is a little bit more expensive, but there's ways that if you were to just download the shell, you could make it cheaper. Like it doesn't have to have as much as I put. I was kind of building a bit of a bougie house, if I'm entirely honest. Anyway, I am going to pop off here. Bye bye.